guys ever been like so hungry that the only thing you think about is food? Well, according to Gunther, all happiness depends on a leisurely breakfast. Well, I have to agree with him because when you're hungry and you didn't eat any breakfast, the only thing you really think about is food. And this actually can affect you throughout your day because you can either get really angry with people or you're always tired. Those are one of the two things that always affect me when I don't eat breakfast. And well, when you don't eat breakfast, you can get angry with people and you're just having a bad day because you're hungry, you don't think about food, and it can affect the people around you, like your friends or your family, and they're just like, okay, why is he so angry, or why is she so angry with me? And it has nothing to do with them, it's just because, well, you're hungry and you just want food. And one of the other things that also affects me when I don't eat breakfast is that I'm always tired. Well, today I didn't eat breakfast, I have to admit. And I have an earlier class. I take Sociology 101 at 7:30 in the morning. And I was not paying attention in that class today. My stomach was growling. I just wanted to get food. And I'm still hungry right now, so the thing I'm going to be doing when I get out of class is go and buy a breakfast burrito at McDonald's. So yeah, just try to eat breakfast in the morning because it's going to affect you and it's going to affect your mood, and you're not going to be happy all day. You're going to be either cranky and mad, or you're going to be tired, and it just affects you, and it can also affect others. So just try to eat breakfast because it's the most important meal of the day. Thank you.
All right, you have an okay rhetorical question to start with, and your thesis was fairly clear. It sounds like you're going to give us a preview, but it doesn't really develop very clearly. I think your voice needs to project a little bit more forcefully. You need to have a little more control over the audience with your vocal delivery. It's a little passive. I like the opening section, but it did feel a little bit like you started spinning your wheels. When you got to the later material and you personalized it a little bit, I thought it flowed a little more naturally, and it felt like you were really just talking to us and giving us your point of view instead of trying to pontificate at us. Your posture is pretty solid. You've got one gesture that is a good indicator, but it gets a little repetitive. I like the fact that at the end of the speech, even though it's been relatively brief, you do come back to reemphasize the point that you're making, and I think that helps a lot. Generally, your eye contact is solid, so I didn't see any big problems. It's a little bit hard to evaluate because it's a relatively short speech, but I think that you have the basics down. Let's just make sure that we do all those things when we're doing the other kinds of speeches, too. All right, thank you.